All right, folks, we're going to be doing something a little bit different today. We're going to be doing a test session. And if you know anything about NASCAR, number 3, iconic number, was used by Dale Earnhardt Sr., one of the greatest drivers ever in NASCAR. So we're going to just do some test laps just because, and just have a little fun and show you a little bit about NASCAR Heat 5 on PC. And this is what it looks like, and I'm using the steering wheel and foot pedals today, so it's a little bit different, a little bit more smooth driving. We're just going to make some laps here with pretty much a general quick setup I did. So you can hear just not off the throttle very much in the turns. Trying to change the camera view when I can without wrecking. These test cars, they don't have like sponsors or anything. They just put the number on the car and general base paint color and go after it. And because the test sessions are closed sessions anyway to the public, so only people seeing these cars are the teams and the owners and NASCAR officials. Pretty sharp looking car, and you can see the suspension there a little bit. I just can't leave it on that view too long. I'll end up hitting the wall. Yeah, I can drive this so much more smooth compared to the controller with the steering wheel, and I do have the steering wheel adjusted, the settings adjusted where makes it more fun and pleasant to drive on most tracks. And this is Atlanta Motor Speedway, so I just wanted to start with this track. It's the first one that comes up in the list because it goes alphabetical on the game. Just wanted to show you a little bit different feature of this game. Don't really see people doing the test. I like it because the cars look a little bit different. And this is from 2020, by the way. They look totally different now in 2024. So this gameplay would come out in 2020, late 2019, probably you could say. Yeah, we'll go through here and do a little braking, see if I can do it without sliding around, smacking the wall like I almost did. Uh-oh. There we go. The button's a little tricky on the steering wheel. But yeah, during a regular length race, you gotta practice pit. Let me show you something before I get into too much explanation, but practice your pit stops. You gotta slow down to a certain speed before you come in the pit, get gas and tires. See that Sunoco sign right over there? Well, that shows you, and it has an arrow on it, and I didn't know that for a lot of years, and that shows you the entrance to pit road. I didn't know that forever, and it's been different fuel companies, Sunoco, Phillips 76, probably some others. I just can't remember, but I can try a pit stop here. It's not going to be, well, it'll be pretty close to full speed. Let's see if we can do it. And it tells you when you start in the pits what the speed limit is, and if you go over the speed limit, they penalize you seconds in the pits. You got to sit there and wait. So let's see if we can sort of nail this pit stop. .45, and I didn't see how fast we were going. But here you can change settings while you're going all the way through the pit stall till you pit stop, and I'm not going to change any of that. So I pretty much got it where I want it. But it'll go in pit, and then when you get in here, it'll show you if you were too fast, or it'll show you your pit time, and it shows the crew. It's pretty cool. It's a feature you don't see a lot in gameplay, I noticed on YouTube. That's why I just wanted to do this video and show you more of the gameplay and how it operates, and it gets out here for you at the line. Then after the yellow line, you take over. It's pretty cool how this all operates. It does show that if you do pit in the game, it shows pit crew changing tires and putting the fuel in. And if you get penalized, there'll be a official there standing in front of your door, or not the door, but in front of the car, and he'll hold his hand up until you're ready to go, and it'll show you the seconds how much you're penalized up in the top part of the screen, so you have an idea. It's usually anywhere from 10 to 15 second penalty if you're too fast, so that could put you half lap behind on most tracks, mile and a half tracks, so you don't want that penalty. See if we can do another one here. 45, we got to get the speed down to 45. Okay, I think either hit 49 or 43, I can't remember. Couldn't see it really. It's a challenge. Definitely the road courses, the pits, oh my gosh. Those are something else special there. We'll do this one more time. I love the graphics on this game, pretty awesome. The reflection are amazing. And I do have the graphics set all the way high as they'll go, so that helps also. And it's really supposed to stay below the yellow line, but I have a hard time doing that. Exiting the pits, most tracks. This track's not too bad. And you don't have to stay below this one. Some of them you do, this track you do not. That's just cautionary for other cars coming around you, so you don't just run up in front of them. I like his pedals because I got it adjusted where I can just let off like half throttle. I don't have to let all the way off the throttle. You can still keep a little momentum up in the corners. Let's see what kind of speed that was. 30. You pedaled the throttle there a little bit, which means you let off, on, off, on. Hear that turn from time to time, even especially dirt racers. That's how they get around the corners. They use pedaling the throttle to help stabilize their cars, but keep the momentum up so they don't spin the tires in dirt. And it also depends on your driving style. As far as, you know, do you like to hug the inside of the corners or take it all the way up to the wall? Try to diamond the corners. Usually get a pretty good run off the corners that way, which means low, high, back down. I guess pretty good with this setup. But that's what I want to do for this video, show it off a little bit, and we'll go down here to start finish line. Yeah. Alright, and there we have it. Let it bump the fence and it'll roll back. Drone shot. It's pretty cool. Anyway, there we go, folks. Let's look at a test session on NASCAR Heat 5. Rock on. Till next time, we'll see you. Keep on rocking.